Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp, and All Subjects channel. How fitting for us to end this day of videos with the Isaiah 4 and 1 series. This is going to be the last video of today, Isaiah 4 and 1 series. We will be back Sunday. Thank y'all for all y'all super thanks. Don't forget to super chat. Remember, you got somebody here this going to be legitimate with the funds. I'm not going to become an elitist because y'all give me money and now I think I'm better than y'all, even though the people make the success. If you successful financially, people helped you get there. Just don't forget that. Don't forget that, because if you take away all the people that gave to you, bought your books, super chatted you, cash app you, bought your merchandise, would you be financially successful? No, you would not. But we getting back to the Isaiah 4 and 1 series on this one. Isaiah 4 and 1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. For those of you that want to say that already happened, it did not. That was speaking of the last day. It was speaking of the time that we in, and obviously we seeing the stage being set. Married women don't want to be married no more. They want to be 304s. 304s want to be married. Neither one should be. Married women want to be slutty. They want to slurpy. They mind, they visualizing it, and they thinking of a way to get away from you where people will still respect them, even though that's what they do, even though that's what they want to do. You got women that's telling their kids, don't come downstairs, and they getting clapped by guys they're not married to while their husband at work. Oh yeah. You got the prophecy right there, didn't you? And it's happening all over the country and in some other parts of the world. What I just said is happening. They telling their kids, don't come downstairs. Y'all stay up there for a minute. Bend down. Squish. Then they come home. You don't ever do this. Why don't you do this? Why you don't show me no affection? You want him to show you affection while you suck on that other dude nuts. So only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. The disgrace is all that 304 sneakiness. All that 304 sneakiness. This one I'm talking, and I would say the title is, These Women Ain't the Prize. Get with the ones who understand this. And even the ones you choose to get with, take it slow. Take it slow. Don't start being a dog. Don't be a dude that act like he hate women. Just keep being who you are. Just make them earn it. If you believe in being romantic, buying flowers, doing this and that, that's fine. Just don't do that for no 304. Just don't do that for some divorce whore, I call it. You got divorced so you can be a whore. Don't do it for them. No stepdaddy, and we're going to talk about that Sunday. No stepdaddy. Y'all is messing up the game. You trying to play tough guy. If something happened to you, you deserve it. You trying to act like you them kids' daddy, you not. If something happened to you, you deserve it. You trying to act like you tough, trying to impress her. Little do you know, she want you to go after him. Because always remember this, these women always think the guy that they don't respect is softer and less tough than he is. They want to believe that, but then when you get to knocking people's teeth out, breaking jaws, Swiss cheesing dudes, now they want to act like you the bad guy. A lot of these women be instigating, man. I'm telling you. They always want to believe that you ain't that tough. That's how they is, man. I don't care if they went to private school. I don't care if they didn't grow up in the hood. I don't care what it is. Once they stop respecting you, they always want to believe that you softer than you really are. And that's how stuff be getting started. Because they'll be putting this stuff in these stepdaddy type of dudes' head. Y'all saw the video at the airport where the dude was with the dude's wife and the dude came and he was trying to act tough. Man, I would have threw everything in that airport at him. It wouldn't have been no fair fight. I would have been trying to bust his head open. Are you a preacher? Oh, okay. Okay. So why don't I act like Tony Gaskins, R.C. Blakes, and just act like violence is not a part of life, that you should just wife these 304s up. Y'all want me to act like that? Because I see y'all giving them a lot of money. I ain't gonna act like that. So ask these women, are you the prize? Who do you think the prize? Do you think you the prize or you think I'm the prize? I'm the prize. Don't get with them. Because what's going to happen, at best, she's going to become entitled. It will benefit you if she shows you this early on. Then y'all swear y'all need the black women. Y'all swear, and y'all know I don't be talking against them, but the stats don't lie. 50 to 59-year-old black women file more divorces on their husbands than all the other age groups. That means basically when he start to slow down physically, now he got to speed back up, even though some of them might have arthritis, even though some of them might be dealing with this, might be dealing with that. Bam, they get hit with divorce. And later on in life, you thought she was into you the whole time. She was faking, competing with her sister. People will compete with their sister, compete with their friend. They just want to seem like somebody like them, even though the inward desire is to be a 304. And you wonder why it was loose. I'm just like that. I don't know why you think I've been messing with a lot of dudes. That's just how I am. My stuff is deep. Maybe one day y'all gonna start listening to us online. These dudes ain't been married longer than me. They ain't seen what I've seen, not only with myself, but with others. That's why I don't trust preachers. I saw it firsthand. These preachers be emasculating guys. They be competing with the guys in their church. They say disrespectful stuff and try to walk off, wiping their head and stuff. Try to walk off, trying to impress these women, man. Most dudes in these churches are getting emasculated by the preacher, the pastor, the deacons. Yeah, they're getting emasculated. I ain't got no guns in my house. God to protect me. And meanwhile, here in Milwaukee, the preacher had to fight for his life, got shot 4 times. One of them was in his head in an attempted carjacking. But hey, man, but y'all say God protecting you? I gotta quote the verse from the Gospel Gangsters. He had a song where he said, whatever the angels don't stop, the 45 will get him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some situations, it ain't gonna be time to pray. It's gonna be time to slay. Yes, sir. You think you more spiritual than me, you with your pagan gods. You think you more spiritual than me. Y'all play this game with these guys where y'all let them make you believe that they more spiritual than you. Meanwhile, some of them are sleeping with your wife, sleeping with your sister, sleeping with your friend wife, but they somehow, God is going to protect them. They more spiritual than you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they more spiritual than you, but what they're doing is the equivalent to the hood pimp. They just doing it with a Bible in their hand. Bring all the tithe to the storehouse. They can be meat in my house, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here, dude. The real prophet's gonna tell y'all the truth in these last days. Any prophet that's not exposing preachers is not a prophet. Prophets and preachers, modern day church preachers don't mix. They don't like you. They gonna cast you out, cast out your name as evil like the Bible say. Practice polygyny without practicing polygyny. First of all, how is it a scandal? You know why it's a scandal? It's a scandal because you trying to make it seem like you monogamous, but you got your little girlfriend. Why don't you just practice polygyny, come before your church, come before your wife, she don't accept it, you can divorce her because she's supposed to be following your lead, and you can replace her. But y'all dudes, y'all want to go about it acting fake. And like I say, women ain't the prize. If they think that they are, then you don't deal with those. Let somebody else have them. Let them act fake. You know them. Y'all be worried about, y'all be all sad. Man, you know them. You know what he's getting. Think about it. If you've been with her longer than him, whoever him is, you was with her longer than him, right? So she trying to act all pleasant. You know it's an act. But then sometimes maybe it's not. Maybe she just didn't want to do that with you. That's why man, when you get to fighting, everything is a battle, man, it's time to replace. It's time to replace. It's time to end the chase. Let them get them back. Get them back. Voluntary repossession. Like, come get it. I'm not paying for this no more. Voluntary repossession. But I'm in the wrong for saying these things. Y'all listening to dudes just giving y'all false hope. Let's take R.C. Blakes, for example. You already know his wife, probably unicorn more than likely. Did you see the picture? She at his feet on the floor. The pictures speak, like they say, a picture says 1,000 words. So he wants y'all to believe that, let's say, I would venture to bet that she is very humble towards him. Some people be acting, but that picture says 1,000 words. He wants you to believe that you gonna find what he found out there in 2023. The devil be lying. That's what he wants you to believe, though. And he's getting paid handsomely. 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 And then when you end up with alimony and child support, he ain't gonna say, man, don't worry about it. I was wrong, man. I gave you false hope. I got you, man. I'm gonna pay it for you. You know what he gonna say? What do they always say? What do preachers always say? What's their favorite words? What's their favorite action? Oh, brother, I'm gonna pray for you. Let us pray. Dude. This is a vet question. Let me ask you something. I want you to answer this honestly. Who do you think is the prize in a relationship? A man or a woman? If she say the man, before you marry her, polygraph. You know what they do with polygraphs? They ask the same question to see if you answer it the same, and if you answer it the same, are you telling the truth? Marriage is a big step. People be getting married young. When I got married, trust me, I did not know nothing. I just thought, it was the right thing to do. Me thinking that I'm somehow pleasing and impressing God. When you argue and fight with women, you're not pleasing God. When the sun set on your wrath and y'all still not talking, you're not pleasing God. Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. You got to have the abundance mindset. Like, look, why should I deal with one combative one when the scripture says that it's 7 more that want you? That's just like a symbolic number, but it seemed kind of realistic. If I think about the body language and the actions that I see on a regular basis, oh yeah, it seems very realistic. It seems, if I was to judge these things, I would say that women of all ages are interested in you. Women of all ages are interested in me. But let these women tell it. The manipulative. Some women, I'm going to tell you something. Some of them are so vindictive, so manipulative, that they'll just throw things out there just trying to get in your head. That's evil. That's evil. And when I see them doing that, I already know what time it is inside. You might not be home yet, but trust me, when you act like that, you ain't no catch. You want to get down. These type, they'll deny their husband sex and then eat a man's butt. And I ain't trying to, hey, YouTube, y'all know just not for kids. They'll do acts on the new dude who didn't pay nothing for him, didn't do nothing for him, but lied to him, give him false hope. And they will go all out on him. All out. And he'll just think he just came, not knowing that you having sex with somebody that done held that sex back for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 8 months. You ain't doing nothing. You getting somebody basically with pent up. How can I say this in a PG-13 fashion? Lust ain't that bad, with pent up lust. Because they held that thing hostage for the dude that provided for them, protected them. So now you think you doing something, but you just getting the one that had all that pent up lust. Because she wasn't doing nothing, and she wasn't doing it enthusiastically, and she was holding grudges against the dude that she wasn't supposed to be holding grudges against. So the next dude really be thinking he doing something. You not, man. You not. You not. She lying to you. And in her mind, she might think so because, again, she was holding grudges against her last boyfriend, husband. She was holding that thing hostage against her last boyfriend, husband. So now he don't want nothing to do with her. He's done. He's finished. So now here you come. You really shouldn't be there. You're there because more than likely she was acting evil. And dude got tired of it. So now here you come thinking you really doing something. You not. And when you move on, guys, move on. Move on. Don't listen to her. She gonna be trying to act over happy, if that's a word, when you come around and pick the kids up. Dude ain't doing nothing, man. He ain't. Because first of all, a lot of the dudes that's about something, I mean, well, it's give or take. You got some that's out here with nobody, but a lot of them already got somebody. Just like women. A lot of the women that's about something, they already got somebody. You got women coming on here talking about guys make their butt itch. No, your butt itching because you probably need to wash it, or maybe you got some type of bacteria in there. She said, the chick said the guy be making her butt itch. You want a date, give her $500. Now, me personally, looking at her, looking at the way she talked, looking at the way she dressed, looking at the way she present herself. No, thank you, ma'am. I'm going to have to. John Stockton. I'm going to have to pass. So, when they say they ain't a prize, man, that's a red flag. That's like she pulled out the red flag, started waving it like this, and then gave it to you. You know you're going to get an entitled, selfish, childish little brat. That's what you're going to get. If any woman that thinks she's the prize, that's what you're going to get. She going to be so brainwashed by her own arrogance and conceit that she ain't going to say sorry, and she ain't going to know when she doing wrong. Guys, life is grand. Be free. Don't be deceived by relationships. Take it from me. I've been in them since 1995. A lot of sneakiness, a lot of deception, a lot of childishness, a lot of selfishness. You will never know the full truth of what's going on. Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. You not. Therefore, as you seek whatever it is you seek in a woman, be assertive, be demanding, don't break off your standard. No stepdaddying. If you like a chick that got kids, tell her up front, no disrespect towards your kids, but I'm not trying to be their daddy because I know I'm not their daddy. You let them know that up front because they'll try to use you because they bitter and hold grudges against the actual daddy. No, it ain't happening. Let that man go let him have his kids. They'll never give them the satisfaction to open their mouth and say, you ain't my daddy. Never. Keep yourself out of them situations. Never. Never. Some of them single mothers be cute. Some of them single mothers be well groomed. If you choose to deal with them, just realize that baby daddy probably got the ticket to that. He got the pass to that. So if that's where you want to go, hey man, I'm just telling you how to deal with it. Most of these women are recreational use only. And no, I didn't get that from nobody. They got it from me. They're public consumption. They like block party food. It's all right to talk to them. It's all right to listen to them. It's all right to let them vent sometime. But whatever you choose to do, just understand these things that we're talking about here. I'm not going to think that you're going to be better for me than you were for him. The same way you didn't submit to him, I already know you ain't going to submit to me. I already know. You think I'm Jerry the jackass? And most women, that's going to leave them out in the cold as far as I'm concerned, because I just don't believe in using them for sex. If I like them, then that's when sex is going to happen. It's all right, man. You hug them, you smell, they hair smell good. They cuddle you like how they look. Remember I told you, I gave the funny example, how they be looking when they like interested. They be like, you be talking, y'all in a restaurant, they be like, oh, let me help you with that. They stacking all the dirty plates. They pouring the water in your cup. You looking like, I'm not gonna fall for it. No. Hitting your head in your mind. I'm not falling for it. Because they doing all the right things. Man, it's okay. When they do the right things, you take a step. When they do more right things, you take another step. They do more right, you take a step. They start doing wrong things, you start going back. Nothing wrong with their company. But I look at it like this. If you gonna deal with a 304, you might as well get everything up front. That's where Coach Greg has a valid point. I don't agree with it 100%, but I understand where he's coming from with that. And he's really winning the debate against most of these guys because these guys don't have an answer for how you deal with 304s. They be trying to love a 304. You're getting on one knee to a 304. She done took 3-4 dudes splatter at once. Y'all done seen the movies. Y'all done seen the amateur stuff, the Freaknik stuff, all that. I know y'all done seen some of that stuff. The little rainbow girl got her whole wrist in her. And then you try to marry her. And she took on everybody in the room and told you she only had 2 guys. Oh, so are you counting the 2 guys apart from those trains that got ran on you? Okay, then yeah. Okay, 2 plus. Okay, I get it. You're not counting everybody. I understand. So, then they come to church, raising their hands. He praying over them. Lord, I'm a sinner. I've sinned against you, but I believe you the Christ. I believe you died for all my sin. And you start liking her. She done changed her behavior. You get in there. Man, this stuff seemed loose. She get to telling her sister, it's just one thing about him. He little. I know he like 7 or 8 inches, but that's small to me because I done had like 10 guys that was 12 inches that had the 3rd leg. This is what guys dealing with, man. Y'all think I'm making it? Okay. Let's end it then. Since y'all think I'm lying, go out there and listen to Tony Gaskins and R.C. Blakes and the other dude that said he don't care what their body count is. All 3 Jesus is the Christ guys who don't know the half of the true biblical story and events, but who keeping score? Everybody can believe what they want. Go listen to them. I'm going to end this so you can go listen to them.